Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Radio Football. As today we are going to talk about the Barcelona versus Bayern Munich match that took place in Lisbon on Friday night. These are the lineups for both the teams. Barcelona coach Quique Setien opted for a much anticipated 4-4-2 formation with the midfield of Frenkie de Jong, Sergio Busquets, Arturo Vidal, and Sergio Roberto, with Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi featuring in the front two. The back four didn't have many surprises with Clement Lenglet, Gerard Piqué, Jordi Alba, and Nelson Semedo all starting. Bayern Munich coach Hansi Flick opted for a 4-2-3-1 formation with Alphonso Davies, David Alaba, Jerome Boateng, and Joshua Kimmich featuring in the back four. Bayern Munich were clear favourites heading into this one, and a mega club like FC Barcelona were considered underdogs due to Bayern Munich's fabulous recent form. The game took a blistering start when a brilliant move from Bayern Munich combined with a superb finish from Thomas Müller gave the lead to Bayern Munich. But this lead did not last long as Austrian centre-back David Alaba scored an own goal lobbing Manuel Neuer. Bayern Munich started to attack more and more and were rewarded when Croatian winger Ivan Perisic's shot went past Marc-Andre ter Stegen in the 21st minute, making the score 2-1. A few minutes later, Barcelona's leaky defense were at fault again as they allowed Serge Gnabry to get himself on the score sheet with a fine finish. Just as the Culers' hopes were faltering, they were given another setback when a good cross from Robert Lewandowski couldn't be cleared by Clement Lenglet, allowing Thomas Müller to strike again. Barcelona's midfield four were clearly no match to Bayern Munich's organised midfield. They were maintaining possessions, making runs, and it felt like every Bayern Munich attack is about to turn into a goal. These were the circumstances under which both teams went into their dressing rooms at halftime. Lionel Messi had just 2 shots on target so far, but Barcelona fans were still hoping for a comeback inspired by the Barca number 10. Their hopes were provided a boost when Luis Suarez showed brilliant footwork, capped off by an amazing finish to make it 4-2. The comeback was on. But minutes later, Alphonso Davies had Nelson Semedo on his fingertips as he dribbled past him to provide a pinpoint cross for Joshua Kimmich, who tapped in the ball into the net in a goal which had the semblance of a classic left back to right back goal. Now Bayern Munich were totally in control of the match. Hansi Flick brought on Bayern number 10 Philippe Coutinho, who was given away on a loan to Bayern Munich by FC Barcelona. The little magician, as they call him, now had the perfect chance to show his parent club what he's made of and why giving him away was a big mistake. And he grabbed this opportunity with both hands as he provided a perfect cross for Robert Lewandowski to nod in his team's 6th goal of the night. Just as Culers thought this night could not get any worse, Philippe Coutinho scored 2 consecutive goals to make the scoreline a memorable 8-2 in favour of Bayern Munich. What does this mean for both the clubs? For Bayern Munich, this was a fabulous night and they have definitely set the bar high. For Barcelona, this was another frustrating Champions League knockout as they now have not reached the final in the past 5 years. Embarrassing consecutive exits against AS Roma, Liverpool, and now Bayern Munich have made their players ask for significant changes. Coach Quique Setien looks almost certain to lose his job after Barcelona ended the season without a single trophy for the first time since 2008. This is also Barcelona's worst defeat since losing to RCD Espanyol 8-0 back in 1946. Lionel Messi now might consider the option to leave the team at the age of 33 as the team is set for a major overhaul. Thanks guys, that's all for today. If you liked my analysis of the match, please like the video and feel free to use the comment section for your views on the match. Also, if you want more of these videos, please click the subscribe button. I will return with another match analysis soon. Until then, this is Radio Football signing off.